Tonight on Southwest Local News. 2 people stranded by Hopkins River cliffside with SES assisting. Roma Britnell sets her sights on 2026 for Liberal Party seat. Council-owned houses in CBD may be soon selling following feedback. And in sport, a team of cyclists take on a 460-kilometre ride for veteran homelessness.
Live from Silver Ball Studios in Warrnambool, this is Southwest Local News with Sharna Rogers.
Good evening and welcome to Southwest Local News. SES Warrnambool has assisted police with the rescue of 2 people at the Hopkins River. At around 11:45 Saturday night, the call came in that 2 people had been trapped at the bottom of a cliff. The SES deployed its water rescue unit, which was able to collect the pair. They were then transported to a waiting ambulance for assessment. Roma Britnell has been endorsed to run as the Liberal Party candidate for the seat of Southwest Coast in the 2026 Victorian state election. She was first elected in 2015, but she'll go into the election, which is expected to be held in November 2026, without any shadow cabinet roles. This comes after a rejig by the Liberals, with Britnell losing the shadow minister portfolios of ports and freight and child protection. Despite this demotion, Miss Britnell said she continues to be a team player, saying she would not challenge the party's leadership.
I'm definitely a leader, and that's something that's been told to me all my life, and that's why I am the member for Southwest Coast. I've been supported by a community around me who've recognised those qualities, and I've been always prepared to give back. I am not the sort of person who desperately wants to be in charge. I am a person who wants to support the best outcomes we can get. So I definitely have leadership qualities. Am I aiming to be the leader? That's just more talk that unsettles a party. So no, okay. I am not challenging our leader. I will always support our leader. Whatever happens into the future, no one can predict, but I'm not trying to cause disruption or disunity. I'm quite the opposite. I'm a very team player, and I will work always solidly with the team and do whatever I can to make sure Victoria is the best place we can be.
3 properties close to the Warrnambool CBD should soon be up for sale. Warrnambool City Council owns the houses at 34, 36 and 38 Koroit Street. Councillors have voted to put the idea of selling the properties out for public feedback. Councillors believe the houses are surplus to need. Once this feedback is received, it will be the decision of Council's CEO to sell or not. The preferred option of Council is to sell the properties together as a development opportunity. The properties have suffered some flood damage in the past, but drainage works have mitigated this risk going forward.
It's going out for consultation, so we're looking at selling the 3 properties. We've seen a range of flood works that have actually been done along Koroit Street there, and originally Council bought these properties because they were in a flood prone area, but with the works we're confident that there will be able to be dwellings put on there. So we're going out for consultation, which is a legislative requirement in order to be able to dispose of an asset, and we think it is a good move to free up some capital for some of those aspirational projects and things that we have for Council into 2026 and into the future.
It looks like the older we get, the more likely we are to partake in an alcoholic drink or 2. A new study from Flinders University shows the silent generation and baby boomers on average consume 5 to 6 standard drinks a week. Generation X and millennials go at 3 to 4 drinks a week, while Generation Z are down at 1 to 2. But the Generation X's, millennials and Gen Zers drink more per sitting at 3 to 4, while the silents and boomers have 1 to 2. Portland residents have the chance to have their say in what happens with the town's iconic foreshore. Glenelg Shire Council is looking for expressions of interest from the community to join its discussions around the Portland Foreshore multi-purpose facility refurbishment. Those who successfully apply will form part of the project reference group. This advisory group will help guide the revitalisation of the Angling Club and Yacht Club buildings. Applicants close October the 23rd. Port Fairy had an influx of visitors over the weekend for one of the town's annual events. The Port Fairy Spring Music Festival weaved its way through venues across the town, starting Friday evening. Audiences were still enjoying shows well into Sunday afternoon. The Reardon Theatre and Lecture Hall were among the venues used to showcase the talent on stage. Looking to get into a new hobby? Well, models might just be your thing. The Warrnambool Model Railway Club is hoping to attract new members with a regular open night. The club is situated in Maryvale and holds an open night on the second Tuesday of each month from 7 p.m. The open nights are for all ages and levels of experience. The club holds its annual show each January, which attracts enthusiasts from across the state. Dogs and cats are at the centre of community feedback campaign for Corangamite Shire Council. Council has rolled out its draft domestic animal management plan for the next 4 years. This plan is aimed at finding more efficient ways of keeping pets safe and cared for. It also looks at issues such as barking dogs, roaming animals, and how local law officers work with animal shelters. Feedback opens on Tuesday and closes on November the 11th. Walkers return to a new look at Lake Colac. Colac Otway Shire this week commissioned 2 days' work on having pine trees removed at the lake. The foreshore walking track was closed during this time and reopened today. The area is a popular recreation space for Colac locals and visitors. The lineup has been announced for the Warrnambool Soundtracks Festival. The festival will split into 2 parts, with track 1 to take place on October the 18th. There will be 30 acts playing in the heart of Warrnambool throughout the day and the night. Venues include Collins Booksellers, the F Project, the Slab Lab and the Lighthouse Theatre. Brett Clark, Joseph Lim, Harpistry and Reggie Kennedy are among the acts.
Well, Warrnambool's like a capital of music in Australia, right? Like, it's got a long history of being an amazing place for music. So we're bringing out 40 local acts, 15 stages around the CBD. Music's a big part of community engagement and like being cohesive and together. Economically, it returns far more than a lot of other events do. People who enjoy music generally stay and eat and drink and spend more money in town, spend longer looking around at all the other attractions in town as well. So we're hoping that that'll happen. Last time we had a couple of thousand people come and look at the local music a couple of years ago, and I'm sure we'll get a lot more this time around.
That's all making general news, and after the break we'll look into what's making news in sport and weather. Back soon.
The Tyre Factory Warrnambool is proud to support the local motorsport industry. Jeff and the team would like to wish all their drivers the best for the 24-25 racing season. The Tyre Factory Warrnambool, for all your tyre and mechanical needs. Raglan Parade, Warrnambool.
B&B Furniture Plus now stock a range of adjustable beds. They have mobility aids to help you live your life to the fullest, and lift chairs for the best in comfort. B&B Furniture Plus is locally owned at 203 Lava Street, Warrnambool.
You can't beat local, and Daly's IGA Fresh Marketplace is as local as it gets. You'll find the best quality fresh produce matched by friendly customer service. Daly's has your favourite brands, complemented by expert local grocers living in your community. In-house butchers and local liquor specialists are on hand to provide you the best our region has to offer. Join IGA Rewards for exclusive member discounts and cashback right here in your community. Daly's IGA Fresh Marketplace. You can't beat local.
Looking to join a group tour departing right here from Warrnambool? Or maybe create your own personalised trip with friends and family? Take the stress out of your next getaway with Warrnambool Travel. Call today to find out more.
B&B Furniture Plus now stock a range of adjustable beds. They have mobility aids to help you live your life to the fullest, and lift chairs for the best in comfort. B&B Furniture Plus is locally owned at 203 Lava Street, Warrnambool.
Barrastock cares about your dairy cows as much as you do. Our top quality feeds are designed to support the best possible animal nutrition and health, maximising your production through all life stages and seasons. That's why Barrastock is truly made for milk.
Tonight's sport is proudly brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions, Warrnambool and Timboon. Getting the most out of your farm. Contact the team today.
Welcome back. First, making news in sport. A team of cyclists are using their skills and fitness on the bike to make a difference. The riders headed off from Warrnambool this morning for a 460-kilometre ride, which will continue until Thursday with the finish line in Box Hill. The ride, called the Tour de Vicenta, is aimed at raising awareness for the issue of veteran homelessness. Warrnambool-based veteran Adam Kent is a co-organiser of the event. Fellow rider Toby McIntosh spoke to Fitzmedia before leaving on the ride.
Adam was my mate and he said we're doing a ride for vets and especially for homelessness and suicide. So yeah, keen and yeah, it's going to be great. We've got a group that do the Murray Des Moines and so we do a fair bit of training. So I suppose just making sure you can get the 100 Ks and so yeah. It's been, 2 or 3 rides, but like everyone, life's busy and you can't always get it in. So yeah, do what we can. As part of it is what Adam and Chris are trying to do is bring out the vets. So there's a lot of vets that aren't getting the help they need. And so this is raising awareness. We're doing the nights each RSL as we travel. It just helps bring them along.
Wet weather had a big say on Warrnambool Moyne Premier Grade cricket on Saturday. 3 games were abandoned when rain set in at grounds across the district. 2 other games, Russells Creek versus Mortlake and Warrnambool against Nestles, were shortened, with Creek and Nestles winning on DLS. In the 1 completed game, North Warrnambool defeated Noorat Terang. Bowls players across the region are gearing up for the start of the 2025-2026 season. The Western Region midweek pennant begins tomorrow. Play will take place in 4 divisions with 35 teams competing in total. 7 teams make it Division 1, with Koroit having the opening round bye. Warrnambool Gold will play Port Fairy, City Sapphires will take on Timboon, while Mortlake will be against City Diamonds. Warrnambool trainer Simon Wild has added the 2025 Hamilton Cup to his list of victories. On Saturday, the Wild-trained Navy King was the first over the line in the Cup, which was run over 2,200 metres. Warrnambool trainers won races either side of the Cup at Saturday's meeting. Maddie Raymond won race 6 with Big Sexy, while Peter Chow claimed the last race with Barbie's Dream World. That's all making sport today, and in Warrnambool, a slight chance of a shower along the coast with a top of 16 degrees. Northwesterly winds for most of the day and a cloudy day. After the short break, we'll look further into the forecast. Back soon.
Barrastock cares about your dairy cows as much as you do. Our top quality feeds are designed to support the best possible animal nutrition and health, maximising your production through all life stages and seasons. That's why Barrastock is truly made for milk.
De-sexing keeps your dogs healthier and happier for life. At Lava Street Veterinary Clinic, it's safe, simple and stress-free. This October, enjoy 20% off dog de-sexing. Book today for a healthier future at Lava Street Veterinary Clinic.
VG Cabinets is your specialist cabinetry team, servicing Warrnambool and surrounding areas. With over 20 years' experience, the team here can get your cabinetry needs sorted. Housing a CNC router to make sure all the cuts in the workshop are accurate for a perfect install on site. VG Cabinets cover all areas, including kitchens, vanities, laundries, flat packs, stone bench tops, and new homes and renovations. We offer free quotes on any job, so don't hesitate to call Lee on 0408 580 991.
Bell's Garden Centre has the largest range of sand and soil products in the southwest. People choose Bell's because you can't buy experience, and Bell's has plenty. With bulk product delivery available across the southwest, for your next project, it's gotta be Bell's.
Tonight's weather report is proudly brought to you by Anchor Point Retirement Village. New homes are being built now. Book a tour today.
Welcome back. A cold front moving through eastern Victoria early Monday morning, expected to bring a cooler southwesterly airstream. Over in Port Fairy, a partly cloudy day tomorrow with showers in the morning, looking at a top of 17 degrees with light winds for most of the day. On Wednesday, a sunny day with a chance of frost and light winds. Thursday, a partly cloudy day with 40-kilometre winds sitting westerly. In Mortlake, a partly cloudy day tomorrow with overnight temperatures falling to 4. On Wednesday, 22 degrees with a sunny day but a frosty start. Thursday, a partly cloudy day with a chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon and 40-kilometre winds, topping at 25. In Camperdown Colac region, a top of 17 degrees with a partly cloudy day. Skies due to clear on Wednesday with a top of 21 and a chance of morning fog. Thursday, topping at 25 degrees with a partly cloudy day, only 1 millimetre to fall. In Port Campbell, 2 millimetres to fall with 30-kilometre winds, and it's becoming windy with the evening topping at 15 for the day. On Wednesday, 17 degrees with a mostly sunny day and a chance of morning frost. Thursday, partly cloudy, thunderstorms on the way with 40-kilometre winds. In Warrnambool, 17 degrees with a partly cloudy day tomorrow. On Wednesday, 19 degrees, sunny and light winds. Thursday, a partly cloudy day, a top of 25 with a thunderstorm on the way. Although there are thunderstorms on the way, I'm looking forward to warmer weather. That's it from your Southwest Local News team, and thank you for tuning in, whether it be online or on 3-Way FM. If you missed any of the bulletin, you can watch it back on demand on Fitzmedia's Facebook page. Until Wednesday, I'm Sharna Rogers with peace. Good night.